Welcome to My Hometown, the program that explores clubs, organizations, businesses, and issues across Nassau and Suffolk counties and sheds light on the different towns that are making a difference.
Hello and welcome to My Hometown. My name is Bill Horan. I'm here with my co-host, Nassau Community College student Zac Turkel. And today we're shining the spotlight on an important law that might attract us to something we want.
Could this law possibly attract me to the love of my life, Bill?
It could, Zac. Joining us today is the leader of the largest Law of Attractions meetup group on Long Island, Helen Cernigliaro. She'll be talking about the law of attraction and what it can do for us. Welcome, Helen, to My Hometown on the voice of Nassau Community College, 90.3 WHPC.
Thank you, Bill. First of all, I want to say thank you to Zac, thank you to you, and thank you for Justin in there. Thank you very much. What do you need to know about the law of attraction? Ask away, because I think Zac asked if he can find the love of his life.
Yes.
We can talk about that.
Oh, okay. All right. Could this be the first question?
He's already writing down the names of all the Kardashians. But it does sound like that, and we kidded about it before the show.
Yes.
When you say law of attraction, immediately we think you're a dating expert or a dating website, and it's not that. Am I correct?
It's not.
Okay.
No.
So you're going to tell us what is the law of attraction?
Yeah.
Is it called the society or organization? What's the name of your group?
The name of the group, it's a meetup group. It's Law of Attraction Long Island.
Okay.
And what the Law of Attraction is very briefly, I'm going to give you a little bit of background about it. It is about the power of positive thinking. It's about expecting good things to happen in your life. It's about how you feel. It's about your vibe. It's about your vibrations. And what I mean is to give you a real good example is, have you ever met somebody that you do not like right off the bat?
Absolutely.
Well,
He's
there we
thinking
go.
of me, you know.
Okay.
No,
Uh-oh.
not you,
Whoa,
Bill.
okay. Well, the thing is you guys look like you get along. Come on.
We do.
Yeah,
Now, the thing
definitely.
is when you don't like somebody right off the bat, it's because they're giving off a negative energy. They're giving off some kind of vibe that somehow your insides, your intuition is saying, back off, danger, danger, go away. But let me ask you this. Do you ever meet somebody that you like right off the bat? And
Yeah.
you kind of think in your head, I like their energy. I like who they're about. And that is the law of attraction. It's about vibrations, about how you feel. Because how you feel is key. What you focus on expands. There's so much to the law of attraction that it's whatever you put out to the universe, God, Goddess, Source, Creator, whatever you want to call it, it's whatever you put out, you get back. And a lot of people think with the law of attraction that if you just think something, it can happen. Now, there is something to that. Like I told you before, Bill, there's a little bit of woo-woo that goes on with the law of attraction. I know it's woo-woo, but there's
Define
a little
woo-woo.
bit. Okay, woo-woo. Do you believe in love?
Sure.
Do you believe in hate?
Sure.
Okay, but you can't touch it, right?
Right.
Okay. Most of us believe in some kind of higher being, higher power, right?
Correct.
Okay. So what we
I'm
believe...
doing very well, Zac. I got 3 out of 3 so far.
Okay, well, no, but seriously,
You're right.
if
That's
you
your checklist.
if you throw it out there and you have a positive vibe about your life, you're grateful for what you have, what you think, chances are things are going to go your way. Do you ever wake up in the morning and you just think, this is going to be a crappy day? I have a flat tire. I'm going to be late for work. I stepped in cat poop. Literally. Hello. Okay. And those things happen and you think, okay, now I either can take this a step further and be miserable for the day and just be, can I say bitching?
Yeah.
Okay. Bitching and moaning about your day and stuff like that. Chances are you're going to have a lousy day. But suppose you say, okay, I cleaned up the cat poop. It could have been worse. It could have been cat throw up. Okay, I'm going to be late for work, but, maybe I can take a little extra time if I call in. You kind of change it around. You realize that you have a choice with the law of attraction of how you're looking at things. And we all have a choice every second, every day of any given situation that we go through. And a lot of people don't realize that. If you've been wronged, we talked about this before. If you've been wronged and you're justifying getting even with somebody or being mean to someone, what does that do? That just keeps you in a negative space. We don't want to be in a negative space. We believe in having a joyous life. Life is not supposed to be a struggle. It's not supposed to be a misery. We're supposed to be happy as human beings. And actually, this is my mission in life, to let people know about it. We're supposed to be happy.
And Zac, I have to tell you something that in talking to Helen, her organization concerning the law of attraction is one of the largest organizations on Long
Yes.
Island. I think you have, did you tell me 1,500 members?
Over 1,500,
the Mets
actually.
would be happy if they could get 1,500 people at their games. And no, I mean, seriously,
Oh,
Go
my
Nets.
gosh.
that's a large group. We're not talking
Yes.
about 10 people
No.
or a little town
No.
committee of 12. 1,500, not like everything, not everybody
Yeah.
comes to every meeting.
No.
But that's an impressive number in a group.
You want to know something, Bill? I think people want to believe that life is good. And when they first learn about the law of attraction, they think, okay, I'm going to just think positive thoughts all the time. That's not possible. Life is going to get in the way. But again, I just said before, you remember choices. And people want to believe things are going to work out in their favor. With the law of attraction, a little bit of help with taking action that feels good, because you know the book, Rhonda Byrne, right? The Secret. Great book. But they just tell you basically about just think positive. They don't touch a lot about taking action that feels good. Now, let me ask you guys something. Have you ever taken action for something and it didn't feel right?
Yes.
Sure.
Okay, and you're thinking inside your head, you're going, I don't know about this. This isn't a good idea. I don't think this is going to work. What happened? Tell me the outcome.
It didn't work.
There you go.
Yeah.
Because your intuition was telling you, don't do it. But when you're taking action that feels good to get you to a goal that you want to get to, it feels good. It feels right. You're eager to do it. When you take an action that doesn't feel good, you're not eager to do it. You're kind of dragging your feet. And the same for a job. If you're unhappy in a job, you're dragging your feet to get to a job. You hate your job. You hate the people you work with. It just doesn't work. I don't like hate. I'm going to take that back. That's a really strong word. But you don't like it. How many people stick in a job they don't like? How many?
I would say a lot of people.
Yeah. They have a choice to change it. And as a coach, I'm a coach, I can give people advice to say, okay, you can do this, you can do that. Together we come up with a program that people can move on from. If they give me something I call yeah, but, they don't want it bad enough. Because if you really want, yeah, but, oh, that's a great idea. Yeah, but how about this? Yeah, but means you don't want it bad enough and you don't want to take the action to get you where you want to go. It's as simple as that. Two teams, they're playing. And they say, I hope I win. I hope I get the goal. I hope I do that. I hope I do this. Do you think professional teams go in that way? Or do you think they go in with an attitude of, I'm going to do this. It's one. It's mine. I've got this next goal and whatever. And if you go in with that attitude, it's going to work because you've already got it settled in your mind. CEOs do this. Athletes do this. They don't do the, I hope. That's wishy-washy. They go in with an attitude, this is mine, this is done, and I can enjoy.
Well, I just want to let our listeners know that you are listening to My Hometown on the voice of Nassau Community College, 90.3 WHPC. My name is Zac Turkel, along with Bill Horan, and today we're talking about the law of attraction with organizer and leader of the Long Island Law of Attraction Meetup Group, Helen Cernigliaro. And Helen, you know, you really intrigued me for these past 8 minutes, and I've learned so much about it.
I know what's coming. Go ahead.
I was looking at this, and it says that gratitude is important with the law of attraction. Why is gratitude so important?
Because you have to be thankful for what you already have in order to get something that you want. A lot of people in this country are not grateful. Mm-hmm. And let me tell you something. You've got a roof over your head. You've got food on the table. You're in higher education. You've got a car to drive. You've got clothes on your back. A lot of people are not appreciative of what they have already. And gratitude is key because if you're not in a state of gratitude, you're in a low vibration, which means you're being negative. Every morning, I practice gratitude. I say affirmations, and all day, every day, I say thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Even in the supermarket, people look at me weird, but who cares? And I say thank you, thank you, thank you. You know, I pick up something I want. I got lost here today. Let me tell you, trying to find the station. Okay, and I'm thinking I can't be late. I can't be late, and this is where my impatience kicks in because I've got to get here, and I know I was early because if I'm not early, I'm late. I'm that type of person. And I'm thinking, okay, I really want to find this radio station with pure thought. Tell me to come back to pure thought, okay? So I had a pure thought saying, I want to find this place. I have to find this place. This is going to be so much fun, to talk on the radio. With that, I turned. Now, I was driving around the residences of Nassau College, which means to me I've screwed up. I don't know where I am. I get lost in the bathroom. Let me just tell you that right now. So that being said, I just said, I really want to find it. Pure thought, pure thought. I turned, and there it was. And I said, thank you, God, a source, the universe, whatever you want to call it. I was so appreciative because I was starting to sweat thinking I'm going to be late.
Now, Helen, we want to know, because I'm sure people are getting fascinated with this.
Sure.
How do members come across this group? Because I'm into the law of attraction. I had, to be honest, I never knew there was such a group out there of people.
Yes.
I knew you could read about it, you could watch it on TV. So tell us, if someone's interested, how do they come about it? Kind of what are the rules?
Well, first of all, there are no rules. Everybody is welcome. Well, there are rules. You have to be nice. But you go to meetup.com, and then in the search little... where
the search bar.
Thank you. You see,
he knows all this.
Well, he knows that. Yeah, I'm older, and they say what, but we go from there. You type in Law of Attraction Long Island out of Bethpage, New York, and you can find all the meetings that we have. We meet almost every Wednesday, and we have different speakers. And actually, interestingly enough, I am talking tomorrow about my LOA meltdown, and let me tell you about that because.
LOA meaning law of attraction.
Law of attraction, yes.
Now, just for prospective people, if someone's interested, can they come to a meeting?
Absolutely.
Is there a fee to come in, like when you go to the movies or something?
Yes, just $5.
Okay,
$5. That covers our rent. It does.
We don't want you to get thrown out. That's
right.
Fair.
But the thing is with the law of attraction, people think I have to think positive all the time. Oh my gosh, I can't think a negative thought. That's not true. We're going to get mad. We're going to get angry. We're going to have doubts sometimes because we're all human. Nobody's perfect, including everybody here, including me. Nobody's perfect. When you let yourself off the hook to realize that nobody's perfect and you're doing the best that you can possibly do, it makes yourself feel better. Okay? That's key. And then you realize you have a choice in any given situation. When something negative happens, you can ask yourself, what am I supposed to learn here? Or what's my blessing? As I said before, there's a little bit of woo-woo that goes in here, but at the same point, what is a blessing? Say you got involved with somebody that you didn't like. Okay, you guys involved with a girl that, Zach rather. Okay, because I know you're a married man.
That's right.
Yes,
you saved me on that one.
Okay, so Zach, you're involved with somebody and it's not really going well. And she does something mean to you, okay, and you've been together for 3 months, okay? Now, what you do, you cut your losses. You say, okay, I've had enough of you. I deserve better, because in law of attraction, we all deserve to be treated respectfully.
Right.
Now, at that point, you say, what was my lesson? Don't get involved with somebody like that again. Or, what's my blessing? I cut it off at 3 months. And there is a lesson in blessing in everything. You just have to look for it. But sometimes it's so obvious, it slaps you right in the face. I want to talk to you about something. About attracting somebody specific.
Because I mentioned that earlier?
Yes, you did.
He wants all three of the Kardashians. We know that.
Well, they are gorgeous. I will tell you that.
He goes
and
to the
rich.
top, and he deserves it.
Yeah, absolutely. Here's the thing. There's two trains of thought for that. You can attract somebody specific, but only if they want you back. You cannot control somebody else's, I'm going to say journey. I know that sounds so trite and so cliche, but it's the truth. You can't attract somebody else's, you can't bend somebody else's will. They have to be willing to do that. And if you do go out with somebody that's not really sure, your vibrations, your energy will match for a while, but if they're not really, can I say, into you or really being truthful for you, the vibrations will eventually split and go like that, and it won't last.
Uh-huh.
Ellen, we want to find out more ways that we can get Zach and the Kardashians together.
Oh, my gosh, Bill.
But at this point in the show, it's time for a break. My name is Bill Horan. I'm here with the famous Zac Turkel, who will soon be with the Kardashians. And today we're talking about the law of attraction with organizer and leader of the Long Island Law of Attraction meetup group, Helen Cernigliaro. We're listening to My Hometown on the voice of Nassau Community College, 90.3 WHPC.
Man, I love my kids so much. I once sat for 3 hours in the cold rain to watch her soccer team lose by 18 goals.
I love my kids so much, I once used a tube to suck snot out of her stuffed nose at 3 a.m.
You win.
Love your kids? Love them enough to make sure they're in the right car seat. From toddlers to tweens, visit nhtsa.gov/the right seat to find the right seat for their age and size. Keep them safe. Visit nhtsa.gov/the right seat. Brought to you by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration and the Ad Council.
And now we return to My Hometown.
Thanks for being with us today here on the Voice of Nassau Community College, 90.3 WHPC. I'm Bill Horan. I'm here with Zac Turkel, and today we're talking about the Law of Attraction with organizer and leader of the Long Island Law of Attraction meetup group, Helen Cernigliaro. Helen, I think Zac had a question. Now we got them all excited about meeting the Kardashians.
Okay. Now I think I have more hope in finding that Kardashian, but Bill, I don't know if I want to date any of the Kardashians.
That's right. You're kind of higher than they are.
They're
Yeah.
kind of flighty. I mean, they're gorgeous and they're rich, but they tend to be a little flighty.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. So, everyone wakes up one day and everyone is, upset. They're very negative. How could you maintain a good energy or a high vibration, especially in difficult times, especially a college student? A college student, they're very, speaking for myself, a lot of them are not, I would say they're depressed. A lot of them are.
Well, I think in this day and age right now, with a lot of political strife that's going on in the country, that can certainly be depressing. If you really want to keep your vibration high, I wouldn't watch the news so much, unfortunately. Right. That's the truth. Hang out with people that get you, that understand you, that you want to associate with. Don't associate with people that are critical of you, that tend to put you down. Get rid of the toxic people.
That's a great answer, Helen. And
yeah,
honestly,
I like that. Yeah.
Zach, I have to tell you, I honestly do that. If I find news shows or even a murder mystery, which I like, if it's going to be too gruesome or, some are good for interest, but if it's something that's going to leave you with afterthoughts, it's like, no, I'll watch something else. And there's a lot of other shows, a comedy or a rerun or something that I can watch. And you make a lot of good points. How did you personally get involved with this subject?
Oh, boy. I'm going to keep this short, I promise. 30 years ago, I read a book called Creative Visualization by Shakti Gawain. It was a great book to start out. It's all about visualizing what you want. That was 30 years ago. Then I put it down. 20 years ago, got into it. 10 years ago, I jumped in full force. And I just decided that I was leading a very negative life, critical, depressed, anxious, just all the negatives that you can possibly put in: anger, frustration, worry, depression. And I decided that's not really a way to live. And I saw this again. I decided to become a coach, and my coach was all about law of attraction. And then I jumped in with both feet, and my life changed. I wake up grateful every morning. As I said, I practice gratitude every morning. I say in my affirmations, I hang out with like-minded people, and I did get rid of toxic people in my life.
And again, I just wanted to tell our audience, that's a great club, the Law of Attraction Society, I guess that's what you call it.
Law of Attraction, Long Island.
Law of Attraction, Long Island.
Yeah.
You're located, you said, in Bethpage.
Yes.
And they have over 1,500 members, so they're doing something right.
Right.
And if people are interested in it, I think it would be very interesting if you're finding something missing in your life and maybe you want to make some changes. I will tell you, Helen has been very positive as we're talking to her. There's no negative we're talking about. We're not sitting here grumping even before the show. Everything is in a very positive direction, and who knows, maybe Zach will get one of these Kardashians.
I sure hope so, Bill, especially someone that likes 70s music, but I'm having no hope about that.
That's even better if you get someone who enjoys the same kind of music.
You weren't even born in the 70s. I'm getting such a kick out of this, I have to say.
Wow. He's reincarnated, but that's another show.
Yeah, I have thanks to my parents for that. I've read a lot about choices, and what is the point of choices in the law of attraction?
Well, you have a choice every day of how you're going to approach your day, approach your life. You can either be, as we said before, grateful, and have a choice in every situation. It's okay to get mad, but just don't live there. It's okay to be, to realize life is going to get in the way. A lot of people in the law of attraction think they attract the bad stuff. I am not of that ilk. I believe the law of attraction is power of positive thinking, and you have a choice in every situation how you're going to react. You do have a choice. And when people start realizing that they have a choice, then things change. There's something called pivoting in the law of attraction. You take a bad situation, whatever's going on, and you change it to a positive. What did I learn? What's my lesson? Would I do this again? Not. Would I mean, I would do this again. You know what I mean? But it's just about realizing there are choices. And I only wish, Zach, that when I was your age, that I knew about this. God, I sound so freaking old. But anyway.
All right. I hang out with a lot of older
that's why
people.
we're doing it on a college radio station.
Yes,
because
that's
there's
true.
so many students who can literally change their life by doing this. And hey, if you're not satisfied with things like right now, go to the next Law of Attraction meeting. It's in Bethpage, right?
Yes, Wednesday night, 7 p.m.
There you go.
I only wish more millennials knew about this. I think they do, but a lot of our members are older, and when I get a millennial in there, I've got a few starting to come in, and I hug them and say, thank you for coming. I'm so excited because, again, I would have learned at your age, Zach, not to take everything so seriously, to enjoy, to be happy, to say, I have a choice in every relationship, in every situation, how I'm going to react. And when you realize you have a choice, it just changes everything because you don't have to be swimming in the swamp or negative for the duration of whatever that situation is.
Now, Helen, people may be just tuning in. We want to emphasize this is not for dating or no, because law of attraction sounds like it would be that way, or making ourselves more presentable, prettier, handsomer.
Yeah.
It's not that. It's for attracting things into our life that we want, whether it's a good job or and without being breaking the law, stealing, or anything like that.
Yeah.
But just being open to receiving. I guess that's the magic word.
Allowing. Actually, I'm so glad you brought that up. You have to allow things into your life. A lot of us, wow, Bill, I'm so glad you did bring this up, because we have to allow things in our life. And a lot of us don't think we're worthy to receive. And we have, when good things start to happen, it's like, am I worthy to receive this? Am I ready to receive this? Do I really want this? And we gum up the works. Remember, I talked about feelings. How you feel is key. And when that gunk, what I call the gunk master, is right behind there in the back of the head.
Gunk master. I'm
the
writing
gunk
that.
master.
That's a scientific term.
Gunk master. Yes. 6 years of college.
There you
And,
go.
The gunk master kind of throws stuff out at you. You don't really deserve this. You're not good enough. And then you have a choice to say to the gunk master, hit the road. Yes, I do. And it makes the difference. The choices, how you feel. I can't say enough about that. And allowing it in. Believing you are worthy to receive all this good stuff. A lot of us have problems with that.
Zach, I often tell the story, and Helen, I was sitting in a doctor's office once, and two very nice-looking girls, and I'm reading a book, but I'm looking up occasionally. One's tall, one's short. The tall one's saying, oh, I wish I was like you. Things fit better. You can get things your size. And they're both attractive and physically fit. The shorter one's saying to the taller one, oh, but you look like a model. You have that beautiful stature and that. And you could see there was more negativity in their voice for what they were compared to the other one. And I'm looking, I'm going, I would be so happy if either one of you walked over to me and said, let's go out for a root beer or an ice cream cone. Or if I knew Zach in those days, I would have brought them over so he could get warmed up for the Kardashians. Now he has to make an announcement. I know that.
I definitely do. I just wanted to let our listeners know that you were listening to this very interesting show.
We're having a lot of fun. That's
we are right here.
It really is.
Yes. On 90.3 WHPC. My name is Zac Turkel, along with Bill Horan. And today we're talking about the law of attraction with organizer and leader of the Long Island Law of Attraction meetup group, Helen Cernigliaro. And Helen, I have a very interesting question because this one just stood out to me, and I really do not believe it.
Okay.
I just do not believe it.
Oh, boy.
So I've heard that animals and toddlers know more about the law of attraction than us adults do. I don't believe it. How is that possible?
Have you ever seen a toddler have a meltdown?
Yeah.
And they say, I want it, I want it, I want it, I want it, I want it. Well, the reason why they know more about it is because they are living in the now, in the present. They're not worrying about the past or worrying about the future. They just want it, and their thought is pure.
Oh.
And that's just, hey, this is, I want it, I want it, I want it. And 9 times out of 10, the parent will go, here, it's yours. Just Be quiet. And animals are the same way. They don't worry about the past. They don't worry about the present. They live in the now, and they want what they want now. They want to be fed now. They want to go out now. They want to take a walk now. And that's the way we should really think. That's all we have is now. The past is the past. Replaying it again and again in your mind doesn't do any good. The future, if we worry about the future, what are we sending out to the universe? Worry. The universe, God, Goddess, Source, Creator, whatever you want to call it, hears that and sends you more of that. But when you're grateful, the universe hears grateful. Grateful is a high vibration. Hey, you're grateful for that. You're grateful for the money you have. Guess what? I'm going to send you more money. Now, as
give her your address, Zach. If she's sending money out,
yes, there you go.
Helen has connections with the universe, so make sure you.
I do. I certainly do. I am a master manifester. I've manifested cars.
That's another great term.
I am a master manifester. I've manifested cars for free. I have manifested checks without asking, and that is the truth. That is the truth.
Arrested?
Not gotten arrested. Absolutely.
Even better. Then.
Yeah, absolutely. But remember, you have to work on having pure thought. Pure thought. Try it for 60 seconds. How much time do I have? Because I'm going to give you a really quick exercise.
We have a couple minutes
right?
left. Yeah.
Okay. Now, what I want you to do is when you're at home, close your eyes and think about everything you received the day after you got it. The day after you received everything you've ever wanted. You didn't worry about how it's going to get there, the who, what, when, where, why, or how. Oh, journalism's kicking out now. The who, what, when, where, why, or how. You didn't worry about it. You have everything you've ever wanted. You've received it. It's now the day after. And there's no doubt in your mind you've got it. Think about how you feel. That'll bring up your vibration, and it will also tell the universe, oh, look at this. You're thinking positive. Go from there. But it is amazing. And I do that in my workshops as well, because people sometimes say, how do I keep my vibration up? How do I want this, I want that, I want this. The day after you got everything you ever wanted, think about it. The day after, again, you didn't worry about the who, what, when, where, why, or how. You just did it. And that'll bring up your vibration.
Helen, in about 30 seconds, can you tell us, when someone comes to a meeting, the one-timer or first-timer,
sure,
what's their usual reaction? Does it take 3 or 4 meetings? Do they come in and say, well, I tried it 10 times last week, being, the law of attraction, it worked once, and I got a hamburger, or the check came in the mail or something?
I'm so glad you asked that. It takes persistence. And that's really key. A lot of people will try it for a week. Oh, it doesn't work. Oh, this is baloney. No, that's not the way it happens. It takes some effort. It takes some mental muscle. And people sometimes, I think, are not willing to do that. Because, again, all they think, all I have to do is just think about it. No. You want a cheeseburger. You're thinking about a cheeseburger. You go out and get the cheeseburger. The cheeseburger is not going to land on the desk. You take action that feels right to get you to that cheeseburger. By the way, that is the name of my book, My Cheeseburger Universe.
All right. That's,
really?
Yeah.
You gave us a lot of great names. The Gonk Master, the Master Manifester, the Pivoting. There's a lot of good words you threw in there.
That's all in the book.
Helen, we want to thank you, but before we get into the official thanks,
yes,
tell our listeners, if they're interested, how do they get in touch with you and find out more about the law of attraction?
2
things. I have a website, HelenCernigliaro.com. That's Helen, Cernigliaro, Cernigliaro.com. And Law of Attraction Long Island Meetup. Go to meetup.com, type in Law of Attraction Long Island in Bethpage. Thank you.
If you want to attract good things in your life, try it. What do you have to lose? And it may make a complete change in life. And I'm sure you're going to have a lot of fun and a lot of great stories. Helen Cernigliaro, we want to thank you for being here today. We want to let our audience know that you're the organizer and leader of the Long Island Law of Attraction Group. So thank you for being with us. And thanks for all the good messages about the law of attraction.
Thank you. Thank you, Bill. Thank you, Zach. And thank you, Justin, in there. Thank you very much. It was a lot of fun.
To our listeners, you've been listening to My Hometown on the voice of Nassau Community College, 90.3 WHPC. Thanks.
We'd like to get your feedback on My Hometown. Send your comments to WHPC@ncc.edu. Nassau Community College, where success starts and continues. Till next time, this is Bill St. James. And remember, there's no town like your hometown.